minds at Upswitch looked at the Nintendo Switch's 7-inch screen and thought to themselves, you know what, that's not enough screen, which is why they went ahead and created the Orion, an 11.6-inch screen designed specifically for use with your Nintendo Switch. However, while it accommodates the Switch really well, it's more than just a Nintendo Switch enhancer. You can use it with any device that outputs HDMI, which allows you to use it in some surprisingly awesome ways. I'll get to those uses later, but first, let's look at how the Orion is designed to work with your Nintendo Switch. The box and marketing around the Orion goes pretty hard on its Switch enhancing capabilities, and its design is extremely specific to use with the Nintendo Switch. You remove your Joy-Con from the console and pop open the door on the back of the Orion. Then you drop your Switch down inside and close it up. From there, you can attach your Joy-Con to the rails on either side and use it as a massive handheld device, or pop out the kickstand and set it where you'd like and use it as a screen. It's kind of weird, to be honest. The Orion is powered externally, meaning it doesn't run off the Switch's battery. Thankfully, the USB-C power is passed through, so a single power source can run both the screen and your Switch. But if you want to run it portably, it starts getting Frankensteinian. Basically, if you want to free yourselves from the shackles of a wall outlet, you need to strap a battery pack to the back of the device. Seriously, it's ridiculous, but there are Velcro straps built into the back of the Orion to hold your battery bank securely, and there's a rubberized coating to add another layer of grip. I'm using an Anker PowerCore Plus battery pack, and it adds 458 grams, or just over a pound. With the Switch and Joy-Con installed, my setup weighs in at 3¼ pounds. To put that into perspective, the Apple MacBook Air weighs half a pound less than my Orion portable setup. As far as the display is concerned, the colors are the only real weakness. A few adjustments in the on-screen menus helped improve it from its out-of-the-box calibration, but it still doesn't look as good as an almost $300 specialty monitor should look. The viewing angle, on the other hand, it's fantastic. There's not really any angle where you'd realistically view it that it doesn't hold up. There's also a pair of built-in speakers on the Orion, and they put out a pretty hollow sound. Thankfully, the Orion has a 3.5mm headphone jack built in, and if you need to, the Nintendo Switch does support Bluetooth audio finally. Took forever, Nintendo. Actually, its flexibility is probably the thing I like the most about the Orion. I used it as a screen for my Raspberry Pi 400, completely running off my battery pack. The Orion is a weird, seemingly unnecessary device with a so-so screen and mediocre speakers. It's surprisingly comfortable to hold, although fully loaded it does feel pretty heavy. The default color setup isn't great, and even with menu adjustments, it only ever reaches the level of okay. Where it really shines, however, is its potential for use with any HDMI device. And it all stows away pretty easily. If you're looking for a gimmicky but interesting small display for your gaming and computing needs, definitely consider the Orion. But if you want to increase the screen size of your Nintendo Switch, there are one too many caveats to make this a must-own accessory. For more Nintendo Switch accessories, make sure to check out our budget to best video on the best controllers for your Nintendo Switch. Shout out to you in the comments who's saying something mean right now to me about me.